I hit the club with a special dough, you ain't even know it open. I went flat broke so many times, couldn't tell cause I ain't sure. I'm such a rock star, man, it's rips and all my clothes. It's tatted, I'm responsible for your These good at in there thuggin', think they'll tell. I'm sitting first class with my bag, they saying I smell funny. Killing the game is all on. My young shaking some. 10K that's play money. I buy your base some. I spread some in blue hundred like I'm neighbor. I'll be back in the morning. Tell me how much you want it. You know these bags are strong. You break it by, you bust it open. They hang up posters where the reward. My swag was stolen. He wanted to. I put up. Stuff 20,000 skinny pants. I call that a Harriet Tubman. I be mad when no cat machine. I'm pop my like baby, cause this outfit 3600. I fall in the club like so many. Be scared to touch me. Give me some get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some. I want your friend, your buddy. Girl, I know your. No, I feel like a movie scene. Who I am, I'm thinking I'm Justin Timberlake. I tell like about all these bags going pin. I'm making these charts for the city. I'm really the hardest. I'm auntie baby. Little Grammy. I broke they crashing. I'm getting too hot, man, family. This thing called Big Lotto about rip it out the plastic. Give me some get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some get lucky. Yeah, I'm shaking something.
Number one. Biggest foes on earth, though, you know what I'm saying? Fire life. Foe life, though, you know what I'm saying? Don't get this confused, man. Don't get none of the humblest confused, man.
Everybody's ill at the moment. Everybody's very stucky ill at the moment. Everybody's ill at the moment. My crew is down. Everybody's ill at the moment. Everybody's very slightly ill at the moment. Everybody's ill at the moment. My crew is down.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And it's San Antonio to start out. Outside Holiday to the middle. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Outside Olajuwon. Basket good. Olajuwon's got his second bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jimmy Butler.
That free throw good from Butler.
When you think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind. Notably how hungry he is to win at all costs.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
A drive by Thompson. Here's Holiday. And they pick up two.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Kevin Durant.
KD with the bucket.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
Now, here's Jordan. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Holiday left side. Olajuwon. Outside for Durant. Outside, Olajuwon. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Weber. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Three-pointer, Butler. Olajuwon with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Now, here's Thompson. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here now is Weber. So they take the lead.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
KD on the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short. Memphis leading. With the fadeaway. And it's Durant missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Olajuwon outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Weber outside. And Durant sends it back.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
To the paint. Out to Thompson. And stolen by Butler. And it's Memphis on the break. Weber can't hit.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Three-pointer, Butler. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Butler's got 5 now.
Man, look out when Jimmy Butler feels confident and comfortable from deep.
Outside for George. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking.
Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did that.
From San Antonio team.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
14.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Memphis out in front, up by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And here is Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And Thompson throws it down.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Here's George driving to the basket. And then George with the jam.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Butler on the way. Back to Jordan. Pass to Butler. And Thompson sends it back. They retain possession. No good from Durant.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And Paul George, a gifted passer at his size. He can see anywhere on the floor.
Weber outside. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio trails by 3. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's KD. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's on Kevin Durant.
Terrific work from Durant that time, able to use his length and his frame to get the contact.
2 shots.
For Memphis, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first one falls. And KD drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Duncan high post. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
I love how sudden Durant can be with that attack. And he sliced up the defense. They were unprepared.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where you're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. And when you think of Odom, a player who does so many things well, a truly unique player, he just brings a ton to the table. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, Odom. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Odom's got 6 points.
And I love how Odom stretches the floor. They're always ready to shoot from distance when the defense isn't focused.
Booker outside. Duncan, a screen. From 15 feet away. Out to KD. Goes back up. Wembanyama high post. Here's KD. KD, so efficient in there.
Such a difficult defensive matchup as KD is impossible to guard around the basket.
Here's Wade. Rejected by Booker. Pass to KD. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Team foul.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
For the away team.
That's good from Durant.
Taking 2 shots.
Durant hits them both. 6 seconds left in the first half of the game. Roy from outside. They grab their own miss. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Memphis, leading by 5. Pass to KD. The powerful flush by Durant.
I'm scratching my head. Is there a 4-level scorer? KD could be that.
Wade outside. Duncan outside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
Oh, that's a really good pass from Booker, simply getting it to the open man.
San Antonio trails by 9. And it's Wade penetrating. The kick out to Tatum. That's tipped. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Memphis moving that ball around. Outside, KD. 5 on the clock. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. San Antonio trails by 10. Turner with the screen. Here's Wade. Rejected by Booker. And it's in there.
Gilgeous-Alexander positioning himself well and knew exactly where to get to in the open space.
To the inside. And then George with the jam.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And then Durant with the dunk.
That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
Pass to George. Inside. .125 left to play here in the third. Durant for 3. The rebound by Turner.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Puts it up. Shot by Odom, no good. Memphis leading by 10. Here's KD. The rebound by Turner.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shaq with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
The ball goes to Memphis.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Jordan way outside. And again, Memphis no good. Turner with the screen. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Now just a 4-point Memphis lead.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And we've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 4-point game. Outside Holiday. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Turner. Off target at the rim. Memphis leading by 4. Durant with the steal. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Both teams deciding to change it up. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Let's get an update on Durant. What's the status, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Memphis's head athletic trainer. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain. It's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. They're holding him out for the rest of the game, and although they don't think he'll be out long, they haven't ruled out the chance that he could miss additional games as well. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. First one falls for him.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
He's off on the second. Pass to KD. Stolen by Ewing. Now Butler. Here's O'Neal. It's stolen by Olajuwon. In transition, here come the Spurs. Tatum looking around. Thompson right side. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Here's Jordan. 5 to shoot. What a terrific move that was.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Tatum down low. Shaq with some nice D. Memphis leading. .139 left to play here in the fourth. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to KD. Using his length inside. Durant.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
Here's Ewing. Guarded by Tatum. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by the Spurs. Holiday surveying the floor. Olajuwon in the high post. Outside Tatum. To take the lead. No one near Olajuwon as he lets it go. A miss that time would have put him up. Michael Jordan on the wing. Shaq with the screen. Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
It counts.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
On the wing, Holiday. And stolen by Jordan. And there's the call on Durant. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Pass to O'Neal. Money!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now here's Tatum. He's guarded by Ewing. Olajuwon outside. And stolen by Tatum. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Line for the away team. Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldrich, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Too obvious, okay, I like your confidence. Oh, this one could come, it's okay, like Kalani's. Roger like Kalani's, okay, here at the parties. Right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you. We're on the average.
2K TV award for Play Now Online.